Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Deepanshi with us from ShineQuo. Good afternoon, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hi Kevin. Really excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
I'm glad to have you. So, why don't we jump right in? Tell us a little bit about the business. Why did you start it?
Yep, absolutely. So I came to the US as an international student to pursue my MBA at Babson College. As you might be aware, Babson is famous for entrepreneurship. I had that crazy insect inside me to build something of my own, but was not really focused on any particular idea and was not sure what to go for. But during that time, as I started my journey in the US, went overwhelming, and I kind of find myself lost. I almost thought to drop out and go back to my home country. Um, and then, as the new semester started, I just thought to give it a shot and decided to take some classes which could help me find my own purpose. With entrepreneur focused classes, I actually decided to look into the mental health numbers and about the student journey. As I interviewed and talked with more of my friends and people outside Babson, I actually realized how critical mental health is. And it's not only me, but almost every other person is having some or the other issues and trying to navigate their journey. That pushed me to do something in the mental wellness space, especially for students. And I started digging deep, worked on my idea throughout my college journey, and decided to build ShineQuo.
What's interesting is obviously this is one of my passion ideas because as a professor, I see it all the time. We're at the end of the semester at UMass Lowell with 2 weeks left. And I joke, we just had Thanksgiving. It gets real now. It gets real. That's my expression. And all of a sudden, those students that were, smiling just like you were and laughing and joking, they're not laughing and joking anymore. They come in like, how you doing? Good, good. I'm like, you okay? Yeah. And, they just the pressure, of everything just catches up to them and stuff. It's a lot to balance. And it just stinks when I lose students, like, you're dropping out after a few weeks because, mental health struggles just were too much for you. So anyone that's working in this space is my friend because as a professor, I clearly see everything that you're saying. And it just stinks because you see it and there's only so much you can do to help. So all right, so let's talk about the solution. What are you doing to help them then?
Yeah, so with my own story, I decided to build something that could help students navigate their college journey with confidence and resilience. And as I tried to find a solution for the problem, talking with the students themselves, what I realized, what I understood was they need navigation and they understand that this is a stress, but there's definitely a difference between a healthy stress and a mental health stress. So how we work on this is basically pairing students with coaches across different domain like relationship coach, financial coach, food and nutrition coach, time management coach, and whatnot. Because these are some basic health issues which students face eventually, which leads to mental health issues if they are not able to cater to it rightly. And why coaching? Because coaching is more action oriented and it is based on like your future, what you want for the future. So we have like fixed number of sessions based on each students, what based on their needs, based on the goal they want to achieve. So every session is like worked with the coach, worked with the students to build milestones so that they can work with students, they can work for the students, and they can see like the students themselves can see the impact the coaching is bringing to their lives.
I really love again the semester, the time management component, because that's exactly what we're facing for the next 2 weeks, professors included. It's a time management, hey, I got to get this stuff graded. I got to move on. And it just, again, I've had students, do really well in the first two exams and not so well in the third exam. I'm like, hey, what happened? Ran out of time, Kev. That's what happened. I ran out of time. I didn't put the effort in your exam because I did well in the first two and I ran out of time and put the effort someplace else. And that stinks because you don't want to see someone, go from an A to a B on the last week of the semester. But sadly,
Right.
it's common. So All right, so crystal ball time, my friend. What are we hoping to accomplish in the future with the idea?
Yeah, absolutely. So my vision with ShineCo is to help students understand how we can manage healthy stress before it transitions into a mental health stress. In addition to this, with working with colleges, my focus is to help reach right kind of person to the psychologist and therapists that are there in colleges, because their waiting period, they are also getting burnout, they are also feeling overwhelmed with all the students coming into them and then having 2 weeks or 3 weeks of waiting time. So with ShineCo, my mission is the ones who really need immediate care gets the right care with medical attention, and the ones who need daily coaching for improving their lifestyle, for improving the focus areas they want to go for, they can do that with coaching. So like basically segregating and making sure students also understand what they really need at the right time.
So, what's the best way for people to reach out? How can they learn more?
Yeah, so we have our website live. It's www.shineco.com. So be it students or college administration, whosoever want to reach out, they can try out, students can try out our platform going through the For Individuals tab, and then colleges can schedule a demo or connect with us again from the website. And we're happy to talk and provide a pilot program or a demo to them to see how it works for their colleges.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for inviting me.
You're welcome.